A quick question for many of us before the darling highlights. Why are you here? All honesty, why are you here? The signature of Jonny Evans was the best example of the cheapness and incompetence of Glazer family managing Man United. Due to the fact Man United had been hard up for any funds to purchase a new centre-back after obtaining the signature of Mount, Onana and Højlund. Hell, the fund was so low, Man United was struggling heavily to get the loan signature of Sofyan Amrabat, whom actually priced at quite a decent amount of 20 to 25 million. To add up to injury, the lack of fund can be related to the lack of the departure of players. Mostly the target had been on Harry Maguire. Refusal to leave Man United despite the club acceptance of offer from West Ham due to financial pay. This statement really gets too broad and too much. Coming back to Jonny Evans. Evans, after the relegation of Leicester City since the close to 10 years at the top flight league, reported that Evans had been spotted in a Man United, whereby it's viewed to be a veteran presence for the younger players for experience and leadership. However, when the news suggests that Evans will be signed by Man United for 1 year service, almost broke all the sanity of Man United's fans, as if our defense with Maguire and Evans' partnership was so 2016 and slow as hell. To put even worse to that when facing Arsenal, the injury to both Varane and Martinez left Man United forced to play Maguire and Evans, that led to Man United conceded 2 goals, hence lost the game. Bloody hell. But with the benefit of the doubt, Evans, after the Arsenal match, did deliver 2 amazing performances in 2 other matches, thus illustrated the quality within him. In the end, in a modern sense, how good is Evans as a player? In this video, we will have a look in the profile in both strengths and weakness and how Evans can help Man United going forward. In case you didn't know, what is up ladies and gentlemen, I'm Marvin, codename CM. Welcome to the Code United channel once again. As you can see, the background has been way different than the previous video, as I was having a vacation back into my hometown, and I do apologize that I see that the camera quality was not the best, but hope you all still do enjoy the content. But I still very apologize for the camera quality that show my face whatsoever. If you stumble onto this channel and somehow like this kind of content, do please like, share and subscribe to this channel, as each of your precious subscription will be a massive motivation for me to upload new content. And don't forget to ring the notification bell for every new upload. Let's cut to the chase, and here we go. Jonathan Grant Evans, born in Belfast, Northern Ireland, 3rd of January 1988, making 35-year-old this year. Evans, together with his brother Corey Evans, was scouted by Man United and subsequently joined the Red Devils in 2004. Jonny progressed through his Man United academy, even featured in 2 of the club's 3 games during the 2006 summer tour of South Africa, as well as some of the domestic friendlies. Before making his Man United debut, Jonny Evans, along with another academy player Danny Simpson, joined Sunderland on loan, where they helped the manager at that time, a former Man United legend Roy Keane, to clinch the championship title, with Evans won the club's Youth Player of the Year award. Evans' performance that season was so good that Keane did request to re-sign the young centre-back for another loan following their promotion to the Premier League, though United elected to keep him at the club to push for a place in the first team. But Evans ultimately rejoined Sunderland for the second loan spell on the 4th of January 2008. Evans made his Man United debut on the 26th September 2007, and throughout the 8-year spell for Man United, Evans made a 198 appearance, collected 7 goals and 7 assists. Plus, across the 8-year span, Jonny Evans, starting from the 2010 and 11 season, seeing himself gradually become a regular fixture in a starting spot along with Nemanja Vidic in the centre of the defence, in the absence of Rio Ferdinand due to injury. After the retirement of Sir Alex Ferguson and changes in Man United as a whole, Jonny Evans left his boyhood club and signed with West Brom for an undisclosed fee on the 29th August 2015 and achieved slight success, appeared in 96 matches, collected 5 goals and 4 assists. On June 2018, Leicester City activated his £3.5 million relegation release clause, and the Northern Ireland man joined the Fox and the low-key achieved a newfound success. Under Brendan Rodgers, Evans was named one of the most underrated players in the Premier League, especially in the 2021 season, where Leicester finished in 5th in the Premier League. Going through his career journey, let's speak about his strength as a player. To me, I can see there were 3 major strengths for Jonny Evans. First would be his comfortable with the ball and passing ability. To take note that although Evans had predominantly right-footed, but his left-footed said to be much better than his right foot. As he once said, growing up, I was probably always had been more capable of using my left foot than whoever was along with me in the center. So I ended up on the left side. And the assist to Bruno, wonderful volley goal that reminded our RVPS goal that was delivered beautifully by Wayne Rooney. Bruno's goal was delivered by Jonny Evans while the pass was done with his left foot. Getting sidetracked here. Jonny Evans throughout his career has been lauded for his underrated passing ability. Although he does not really possess a flashy long passing, rather he used a much safety and reliable passing options. Let's have a look on his best season in Leicester. You can see that with 67.57 passing attempts and 85.9% passing percentage, both stats were quite above average. But to take note that Leicester City that season was more patient in their build-up, and Vardy spearhead the offense, opponent defense were very hesitant to press high, and Leicester would allow defenders to spring passes to the midfielders like Talisman, Maddison and Ndidi to dictate the play as quickly as possible. Hence Evans' medium passing looks significantly better than his short passing, indicate that he is comfortable finding the right person within his range of passing and often be very safe in his selection. Another strength to his game was his defensive awareness. In contrast to likes of Martinez and Vidic, where they were no stranger to get dirty by committing into hard tackles, Evans contained a preference to use his experience to guide or press his opponent to a much uncomfortable areas, thus limiting available spaces. As shown in the FB rap, during the 2021 season, Leicester implemented an energetic high press system and Evans did benefit from that. While did not have a great numbers in tackle department, he made up with exceptional successful percentage dribble tackle with as high as 70% sit at 88 percentile. Also his awareness helped him read the game exceptionally well, with 1.67 interceptions sitting at 81 percentile, shows the ability of the game reading. His last strength would be his aerial ability. Earlier in his career, Evans had been criticized for his aerial ability and losing headers too easily. In spite of the early criticism, Evans, after years of his careers, has seen himself becoming one of the best defenders when it comes to aerial defense. And in the recent United shirt spells, Evans had become a great aerial target where he actually scored one in Burnley but was skeptically ruled out due to the offside and almost scored another against Crystal Palace during the Carabao Cup. In the FB stats, his 20-21 season with his 3.35 aerial won sitting at 84 percentile and 71.9% aerial win rate had it sit at 95 percentile show his aerial dominance. Speaking about his strength, his weakness will be a worrying factor to take into account, and there were two of them. First of course will be pace. Evans was not known for his explosive pace, nor the quickest defender, and his aging 35-year-old do not help his case either. During the match against Arsenal where Declan Rice scored a goal, Declan Rice basically caught the ball with his chest, settled down, adjust and shoot. The whole process took roughly 2 seconds, and yet both Maguire and Evans unable to block any of the shot. But to be fair, there were a potential foul by Jesus on Evans. While the third goal after the pass to Jesus, Evans were nowhere to be seen and unable to catch up any players with that pace quality. In short, when it comes to facing a pacey attackers that likes to run into behind the defensive line would be a challenge for Evans. Another weakness was although Evans is comfortable with the ball, he was not the most technical nor the forward passers. Evans is not the most press resistant defenders and would easily be a target for the press trigger. Furthermore, his 3.49 progressive passes sit at a decent to average 62 percentiles, shows his lack of a line-breaking passing ability, and the best example would be against Burnley. Despite his world-class assists, most of the match, a lot of the passes were circulation between him, Lindelof and Onana. After all this, what's the role and how Jonny Evans to help Man United? To me though, Jonny Evans' quality and experience can be key but not as a regular starter for Man United, nor a regular rotation. To be honest, when against Burnley with him, Lindelof and McTominay all starting almost led me to tears, as the team was almost unrecognizable, let alone challenge for top 4. But Evans can be a key rotation player in some of the lesser in importance of game. For instance, a second leg games, if Man United managed to grab a massive advantage in the first leg or some of the cup games, in order to allow some of the first team players to have a needed rest. In addition, Evans can be another locker room veteran, as he was one of the players that went through the academy and rose to the first team player, in the meantime going through the Fergie era that won him numerous trophies. Hence, a veteran can be a role model for younger players to look upon, but this is more on the theory perspective. Overall, Jonny Evans can be a valuable piece for Man United off pitch as a 5th to 6th choice centre back, but will not see him a lot on the field if Man United centre backs were healthy. And please do not ever have us to watch him starting for important games. That will be another scary thing to watch. That's the end of the video. What do you guys think? Do you view Jonny Evans as a valuable piece for Man United or just a mere mascot that should not be on the pitch? Comment down below so that we can have a discussion. Hope you all enjoyed this video. I will see you all in the next one.